situated, top of your mat. Make sure you have enough space. I'll open this just to let some noise go in. Nope, we lost our thing. Never mind. All right, we're going to start marching in place. Let's march in place. Get your knees up. Get some blood pumping. Can obviously move pretty fast. And then when you need a little break or need to slow it down a little bit for your breathing, you can slow it down. Adding in your arms if you want to add a little bit more. And then if you start to need a little break before you totally quit, you can just let your arms go. Wow, we have the moon on our red tree. Continue. Cool clouds. Belly button in. Take a deep breath in. And let it go slow. Keep your knees going. Take your arms out wide. Reach up, look up. Keep the knees reaching up towards the heart. And let the arms go out wide. Big sunshine rays. Breathing in, getting the heart rate up. Up, up, up. And arms down. Enjoy the sunset as we warm up. Kind of nice. Big sun rays on that pretty tree and the moon. Keep the legs going. Stretch your arm across your body. Take a breath. Stretch the other side, left arm, or the opposite, whatever you're on. And take a break, twist it out, get a sip of water, move and do what you want, anything you need. Wiggle, stretch, move. Beautiful options. Big breath in. Complete breath out. Stand up tall, mountain pose. Take a big breath in. So let the red be our mountain pose where we pause. We're doing jumping jacks next. If you want to turn sideways on your mat, you can. Take some deep breaths, fill up with oxygen. Let it all out. Replenish your lungs. Breathe in and out. Maybe full jumping jacks to start. Good options if you want to do low impact and just take one leg out at a time. That's cool too. You can also do that if you need to catch your breath. Nothing wrong with that. You're getting your arms going out and in. We're getting our heart rate up. Do your best alignment. Hips, heart, and head right in a line. You guys have good form. Just be a little softer on your toes. Let your knees have a little bit of the weight like shocks. Don't be afraid to bend them a little bit. Use your power of your legs. Squeeze your legs together. Arms go up. Breathe. Arms come down. Take all your air out. Looking good. Keep your jumping jacks going. If you want to move to the front of your mat, take some space up. And then keep the hop going. You kind of have to think about it. Yep. Kind of jumping over when you have the chance, when you're in the air. Keep going. Nice options. If you're getting tired and you want to just omit the arms, you can always do that. You can also omit the legs. Just keep the arms going. Challenge yourself. We'll do this again. Do what you need to do. For our next one, face the front. You don't have to do it. You can just watch while you move and wiggle. We'll end up standing tall, folding hands on the floor, jump back or step back to plank, step back up towards your hands, and rise up. Maybe you take a little jump. Mountain pose. Catch your breath. Feel that heartbeat. Shift some weight in your toes. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Lift your heart. Fingers down, ears up. So if you want, you can count how many of these you can do. Go at your pace, do your best. You can count in your head. If you want to count out loud a little bit, feel free. Yep, you can do one big jump. You can do little baby jumps if you want. You want to take one big step, or maybe take little steps all the way back. Either way, up and down with your feet, up and down with your body. If you're counting, try to get over 20 if you can. If your mind starts to tell you, oh, I think I'm getting tired, you can at least do one more. And then at least do one more after that, nice and slow. You don't have to jump. And then when you get some more energy, find a jump up or jump back whenever you can. Challenge your core, be in plank. Step up to your forward fold, stand up tall. Doing good. As you come up, take your inhale. As you go down, take your exhale. Don't jip yourself when you're in your plank. Get your hips down, don't have them up. And then step forward. Breathe. Maybe do one full out and then do the next one super slow. Take a break, take a breath. Anybody get 20? Anybody count? Nobody counted? All right. All right, guys. All right. Take a breath. Our next one, we're going to do a little heel digs out, stretching the back of your leg. A couple of those. And then you're going to step out and hand curl and stretch the front of your legs. So if you want to do 4 of each, and then shift back and step forward and heel out. Oh, mountain pose. Breathe. Notice your heart rate. Maybe it's a lot higher than the beginning. Maybe it's slowing down as you give yourself a little break. Breathe in and breathe out. Find your heel out in front, bend the opposite knee. Sit down in a little chair. Take a few of those, and then you can shift to your hamstring curls, stepping out, bending your knee. Whatever works for you, you kind of occupy your mind. Beautiful form. Maybe do a little dance with the beat. As you bend your knee back, see if you can have your heel close to your butt. And then notice where the other knee is. If it's out in front, see if it can be back in line with your hip, in line with the other knee. Catch your breath, enjoy your stretch. Maybe you want to chill on one side. Our next one's going to be a little bit more intense. So breathe in here before we build it back up. Belly button in, heart stays up. Maybe you sink down in that chair even more, and the heel goes out even more. Take a breath, wiggle, move, do what you need to do. Our next one, feel free to turn to the side. Your toes will be out slightly. You'll go down to your squat, whatever that is. Maybe it's pretty low, almost like a frog, and then we'll jump up. If your squat's just that way and you just want to straighten out your legs and reach up, that's a cool option. Maybe you want to go all the way down and come up without the jump. Either way, find some froggy squat jumps. We'll do our mountain. You can stay facing whichever way. Take a breath. Maybe close your eyes. For this part, have your toes forward. Line it all up. Breathe in. Couple minutes of movement, and then you gotta rest. So do your best. Shift your toes out. Go to your squat, whatever that is. Find a little jump. Squat and jump. Yep. Before you tap out, make sure you do one more before you tap out. Maybe you can do 4 more. Love it. Going down to the block. Nice and slow. When you come down, nice and easy on your toes, easy on your knees, and then use your legs, power. Even if you're just straightening them, squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your butt cheeks. Before you tap out, do 1 more, maybe 4 more. Maybe do 1 good one, and then just do a regular one. Do 1 jump, and then do a regular one and squeeze. Breathe in, breathe out. We get a big rest after this. Push yourself, go down, use your legs, jump, use your butt, jump. Easy on the feet, come down, float up. Come down slow, float up. Breathe in and breathe out. Good job, shake it out, do what you need to do. Let's come down and do a child's pose. Notice your heartbeat. We'll do plank after this. Pause. This is our red light. Meditate for a moment. Try and get 3 breaths together. Enjoying your body, enjoying your heartbeat, embracing some sweat, some heat. When the green light comes on, you'll find your plank. Wave up to your plank. Maybe you just wave up and stay in your half plank. Maybe you tuck your toes and stretch it back. Maybe challenge yourself. Say you're going to stay up the whole time. It's less than 2 minutes. Before you would tap out, you could always tap down 1 knee. Keep some weight in your thumbs. When my mind wants to give up, my body is always stronger than my mind. So you can look at your fingers, look up the 1 finger, and then breathe down into the crease, and breathe back up to the fingernail, and breathe down to maybe see your ring, and then back up. And just occupy your mind a little bit so you don't psych yourself out. If you take 1 or both knees down, keep some weight in your arms. If your alignment starts to be jeopardized, just take a break and then jump back in when you feel good. You can look at your thumbs, you can look forward, stretch your heart forward, your heels back, strong core. I think plank and side plank do better for your core than any sit-ups are gonna do, if that's any motivation for you. How cool will it be if by the end of our little session, you're able to hold this the whole time, go back, child's pose, or do whatever you need. Maybe some wiggles and shakes of the tail and tabletop might feel nice. Remember some options from the other class or maybe the mellow yoga class. Might feel nice to stretch to either side or sway a little bit. Move your hips, anything you need here. And then red light, taking our pause. Enjoy a couple solid breaths. Strong ladies, like-minded individuals, taking an hour of their time to focus inward, work on their strength or fitness. If your wrists start to bother you, obviously you can come on your forearms. The next exercise will be in plank. We're going to bring our knees up to our elbows. You can alternate. You can go slow. You can go fast. If it's too much and you're down on your elbows, you're just bringing your knee up towards your armpit area, arguably a little bit harder, but then your wrists aren't being used. If it's too much, yep, you already got it. You can be down in tabletop. So tabletop or plank. You got it, ladies. If nothing else, you're in a plank-like position using your core. When else are you going to make yourself be here for a couple minutes? So take advantage of it. And then every time you crunch in, it's a little bit extra for your core. Belly button in and go with your breath. When it crunches in, exhale. When you go back, you can inhale. And you can always take a pause. Looking good. You're already doing it. If some of you want to cross under, occupy your mind a little bit. Right knee, left elbow. Left knee, right elbow. More crossing under if some of you are lower. Yep. Keep the crunch going. If you want to go a little faster, maybe skip in between, picking up one foot. If you end up tapping your elbows, cool. If not, all right, child's pose. Wave up to table, make your way to your forward fold. Take a little stretch there. Move your hips, your knees, shake out your lower back. Shake your head no, let your arms hang. Roll yourself up, find your mountain pose. Maybe you take a couple extra shoulder rolls. Got some cool colors going out there for our sunset. Root down your feet, absorb some good energy from the ground. Let it come up through your body, up to your mind. Breathe out some love. Arms up. We're going to bring our knees to our chest. You can bring your elbows down, like little crunches in the sky. Same motion we were doing, but now your shoulders don't have to do so much. If your arms are tired and you just want to do your knees, you can. So like our march at the beginning, but now we're really crunching in, trying to get our knee up towards our chest and our armpit maybe out to the side. Yep. The same as we did with the heel digs and the hamstring curls. If you want to do a couple on one side, maybe count 4 or 8 and then switch. Sometimes it's nice to just let your knees do it. Sometimes you need your mind to be doing something. So make yourself even, and then you can alternate. Every time's a good crunch. Belly in, breathe in, exhale, crunch. Breathe in, stand tall. Exhale, crunch. Stand tall, crunch it in. Breathe. Couple of those, and then you can go slow. If you need some movement, take it out to the side. Wake up your obliques. Wake up your hip. Especially if your hip flexor starts to be like, I don't want to do this motion again. You can go out to the side. Keep the abs crunching up. Core being used. Excelente. Breathe in. Take a couple breaths. Do what you need to do. Mountain pose. Close your eyes or stare at something nice. Practice just breathing. Practice noticing how you feel. Hands on your hips, take your right foot back, find a lunge, your clothes kiss the mat, step back up. Left foot steps back, your clothes touch the mat, step back up. When you step down, you want your knees to be basically parallel, head, heart, hips are stacked. As you come down, yep. Keep doing that. If you want, switch in the air. You're gonna skip the hop. Maybe when you step up, take a little knee lift. Maybe a hop there. When the knee comes up, take a little hop. You don't want to switch in between. Lots of bounce. You guys are doing great. If you start to lean forward, which you will do to compromise, see if you can keep your heart up. Good job. Breathe in. Take your arms up. And fold. Exhale. Hang there. Shake it out. Walk in place a little bit. We have one more of the light. Roll yourself up. Stand tall, a little bit taller than you came. And string on the top of your head, let it pull you up. Big breath in, fill up your rib cage. Exhale out slow. If your mind darts around, see if you can just notice it and bring it back. Fast feet. Last 2 minutes. Sprint in place. If you get tired or you need to stop, you can always march. Otherwise, quick feet, quick as you can. Don't pick them up as much. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Last big movement we'll do tonight. We'll definitely still keep our heart rate up and work hard, but last cardio type thing. Quicker feet, you got it. Abs in, belly in. Big breath in through the nose. Fill up and out. Feel your butt, feel your legs, feel your arms. If your chest is too much, just grab your chest so you can keep moving. It's got to be close to the end soon. Quick feet, quick feet. Child's pose is going to be so sweet. Quick feet. We're all staying in it. It's got to be soon. I did the whole thing with you. Good job. Breathe in, reach up. And fold, exhale. Flat back, lengthen out your spine. And fold, let it go. Plant your hands, get your feet back to plank. And lower down like a push-up. Get a nice upward dog, seal stretch, breathe, and child's pose, exhale. Two more breaths here. Wave up to your tabletop, take a cow pose, chin up, and chin in. Cow pose, belly down, middle of the back up, cat, cow, tailbone up. Look over your right shoulder, stretch your rib cage one way. Look over your left shoulder, stretch your rib cage the opposite way. Big barrel rolls, jump rope with your spine. Make sure you're feeling good. Hips wiggle and move. Swirl out any energy from your sleep, from sitting. And tuck your toes, lift your knees, down dog for a moment, just to stretch your legs, lengthen out your spine. Look at your belly. Walk in place. Stretch your armpits. And look at your thumbs. Walk up to your hands. Forward fold. Head down. Breathe out. Root down your feet. Rise up. Inhale on the way up. Reach up. And fold back down. Enjoy your spine. Lowering you. Nice hinge at the hips. Flat back. Lengthen. And fold. Let it go. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Lower like a push-up, elbows close. Find your back bend, lift up. And child's pose, 5 breaths, enjoy. Take a big breath. We're about halfway in. We did 20 minutes of movement mixed in with 10 minutes of rest. Wave up through your table. Do what you got to do. Make your way to your forward fold. Find your chair pose. Sit down in your seat. Lift up your heart. Take a chair pose for a moment. Let's all take our arms out in front for some counterbalance. Belly in. Sit down in that chair as much as you can. Make sure you can see your toes. And stand up tall. Squeeze. 9 more. 9. Squeeze. Go down slow. Breathe. 7. 4. 3. 2. One more good one. Squeeze it up. Reach up. Take a big breath in and let your exhale take you down. Flat back. Lengthen. And fold. Plant your hands. Step your feet back to plank. Pause in your plank. 10 of your best push-ups. 10. 9. 8 or 7. 6 or 5. 4. 3. 2. Finish out your 10, child's pose for a moment. We're gonna get through a ladder of 3 exercises. Obviously, take breaks when you need it. I'm just gonna keep cueing. As you're ready, bring your feet in towards your hands, sit on down, brace your tailbone if you need to, roll back, set yourself up for your sit-ups, knees above the hips, shins are parallel with the floor, reach up like Frankenstein, look up at the ceiling the whole time as you crunch up, exhale, as you come down, inhale, crunch up, breathe out, and come down nice and slow. 7 more. 3, look at the ceiling, chest lifts up to the ceiling so you don't strain your neck. 1 more good one. Hug your knees in, get some momentum, rock up to your feet, maybe don't touch the floor, stand all the way up, find your chair pose. Feel good about it, take a breath, make sure you can see your toes, and when you're ready, squeeze it up. 9, 8, 7, weight in your heels. 5, 4, breathe. 3, and same as when we were moving, if you need a break, you can always take a break, and when you need to jump back in, you can. As you're ready, look up, reach up, little back bend, and fold, exhale. Flat back, enjoy the stretch and the pause. Let it go, plant your hands, jump back to plank. You're in plank, 9 of your best push-ups. Remember, your push-up could be just lowering a half an inch and pressing back, or you could be kissing the floor. Don't cheat yourself, only you know. Well, probably 3 or 4 more. You were going for 9. Child's pose when you're complete. Take a big breath in, maybe you sigh it out, let go of some heat, and make your way to your back. Maybe jump through, maybe spin around. Set yourself up, best sit-ups you can, belly in, lower back on the floor, crunch up. 9, breathe. 8, breathe. 7, breathe. 6, breathe. 5, you got it. 4, pull the belly down as you come up. 3, 2, 1 more good one. Maybe squeeze at the top, then knees in, get some momentum, back up to your feet. Maybe don't touch the floor, stand up tall. Beautiful big moon we have. Find your chair pose to set yourself up. Squeeze up. 8, sit down, squat. 7, 6, 5, 4, act like there's a bench behind you. Your butt's trying to tap the bench. 1 or 2 more good ones. Reach up and fold when you're complete. Flat back to reset. And fold, plant your hands, jump back to plank, find your push-ups. Knees up or down, elbows stay close. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You'll be so glad when it's over. And you did a ladder at 10 of each. 1 more good one. Maybe child's pose for a sec. And then jump through, go on your back. Set up for your sit-ups. We're on 7. Breathe in, set yourself up. Nice and slow, exhale up. 7. Go with your breath. 6, 5. Good job going slow. 1 good one. Maybe you squeeze it extra. Hug your knees in. Make your way back up to your feet. The end will go fast. We're on 6. Chair pose when you get there. Squeeze it up. 6, Sit down in your chair, maybe a little bit lower. Squeeze it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Doing good. Reach up. Enjoy your fold. Maybe bend your knees extra. Flat back. And fold. Plant your hands back to plank. We're on 6. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way to your back. Jump up. Roll back. Lay down. Set yourself up. Breathe in. Exhale. Crunch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to your feet. Just practice every time. Find your chair. Squeeze it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze your butt cheeks and find a little flow to get ourselves to plank. You just want to fold the whole time, fine. If you want a little reset, flat back, make your way to plank. 5 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Take a moment. The ending ends up being a lot of transition, so just do your best. Listen to yourself. Make it to your back body. Set up for your sit-ups. You got this. When we have 5 of each, it's 15 of each exercise. That's doable, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, belly in. Get your way up, make your way up to your feet. Chair pose. Belly in, hard up, squeeze it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, big back bend, look back. Fold, exhale, enjoy, let your head go. Flat back, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back to plank. What are we on, 4 or 5? 4, here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. On our back body, roll around. You got it, ladies. Breathe in, crunch up. 4, 3, 2. Look at the ceiling, hard up to the ceiling. Make your way up to your feet. Your heart loves you. Chair pose. Squeeze it up. 3, sit, 2, sit. 1, good one. Breathe in. Take your arms up. Hard up. Look up. Fold. Exhale. Flat back. Breathe. And back to plank. Find your 3 push-ups best you can. Don't get sloppy. 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose for a moment. Enjoy that breath. Enjoy the gravity getting to hold you down. Make your way to your back. Maybe you jump through. Maybe you do a cool spinny. Back to your back body. Breathe in. Breathe. Crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Back up to your feet. The end's kind of fun. We only have 2. Reach up. Chair pose. Squeeze it up. 2 squats. Chair pose. Squeeze it up. 1 squat. Look up and fold. Flat back. Find your plank. 2 push-ups. Child's pose. Take a breath. Jump through to your back. Sit up for your sit-ups. Breathe in. Exhale. 2. Breathe in. Exhale. Crunch. 1. Hug your knees in. Up to your feet. Everybody can do the last one, I think. Chair pose. Squeeze. Reach up. Fold out. Flat back. Breathe in. Feet back to plank. Best push-up of the evening. Child's pose. Or down dog. Back to your back body. Set yourself up. You have all the time in the world. Best sit up you can. Belly button in, lower back down, crunch up. Maybe you hold it at the top. And then you can relax. Lay on your back. Just chill for a moment. Maybe stretch your legs out. Let the blood catch up. Nice job. Give your face a smile so your brain knows you're good, you're happy. Find your eagle arms. You can give yourself a hug, right over left if you want to be with me. And then if you unravel your arms, the pinkies will be facing the ceiling, thumbs towards your face. You can keep wrapping. Your palms will eventually match up, but they don't have to. Yep, you're right. Maybe try and hook your elbow a little bit more. Yeah. And then any movement, reach into the back of the room, and then elbows down towards your chest. Should only feel good on your shoulders just after all those push-ups if you want to find some movements going up and down. If it doesn't make sense and you just want to hug, you can still do the same thing, reaching your elbows up and bring your elbows down. Let your arms go out to T. And do the other one, left over right. You can find your eagle wrap. Pinkies towards the ceiling, thumbs to your face. Take your arms out to T. Let yourself melt down for a moment. Straighten both legs. And hug in your right knee. Squeeze it up. Should feel super great. Stretch that right leg up to the sky. Grab wherever you can, like a big split in the sky. Nice big hamstring stretch. Crunch up, forehead towards your knee or your shin even. Pull that leg towards you. You're all warmed up. Keep the leg up there. Relax the head. Let the leg go out to the right. You can use your elbow as a little kickstand if you get down that far. Otherwise, keep pulling that leg up towards your head. Right leg back up to the sky. And right arm out to T. Keep that leg straight if you want and let it fall over to the left. It'll be a big stretch down your IT band. Listen to your body. If it's too much, just bend the knee. If you get there and it feels okay, you might go all the way to the floor. Try and stack your hips. Shoulders flat. Look back at the ceiling. Bring the right leg back up. Hug it back in. Both legs straight. Give your blood a chance to recirculate. And then hug in the left knee. Stretch that leg up to the sky. Crunch up, forehead towards your shin maybe. Leg towards your face. Keep your leg up, relax your head down. Let your leg go out to the side. Still letting it come up towards your face and your head. Squeeze that leg back up to the sky. Left arm out to T. Let it fall over to the left. Listen to your body. Each side's a little different. Should be a really nice stretch down the leg, especially after all that attention you gave to it. Belly in, lift that leg back up, and hug it back in. Straighten your legs out. Take a breath. Slide your heels up close to you for a couple bridges. Arms by your side, lift your hips. Start to peel up your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades, maybe letting your outer arms touch the mat as your heart puffs up, chin to your chest. Most of you can interlace your hands underneath of you, squeezing your shoulder blades, lifting your hips even more. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the hands if they're underneath. Let your spine roll down, top to bottom. Reach your hips towards your heels. Get a little bit extra length out of it. And stretch your right leg up to the sky. Figure four. Push that right knee away a little bit. Cross it over the left ankle. And then thread through. Pick up the left foot. Bring that leg towards you. Everything towards you. Yeah, big leg stretch for you. Oh, yay. And you're all warmed up, maybe more warmed up than you usually get. So take advantage, maybe pull in a little extra. You'll be hard pressed to hurt your big rock muscles. You'll feel the pinch. You'll tell yourself when to stop. You might be able to pull in even more. Keep your lower back flat, chin in. Release your pigeon stretch. Shake your ankle out in the sky. Put it down. Left leg up. Cross it over the ankle on the knee. Press the left knee away a little bit. And if this side feels cool just to chill there, that's fine. Or pick up the right foot and thread through. Get a little extra in your pigeon stretch. Feel that little pinch in your left hip, your hip flexor. Nice lengthen on the outside of your leg. As you pull it all in, spine gets to be straight. Breathing in steady. Breathing out completely, maybe remembering a time within the last hour when your heart was beating pretty fast and now you've slowed it down. Same as a time during the day when you might get a little anxious and your heart rate goes up. You can always slow it down. It eventually will slow down. Release your stretch, left leg up, roll the ankle a little bit. Feet on the ground, knees bent. Take bridge again. Those of you who want to just start your practice for wheel, you can put your hands by your ears and have your elbows up. Just get a nice little shoulder stretch. You don't have to arc up. You can just do bridge for your lower body with your hands in that position, just with the idea that one day you'll press up to the top of your head and then maybe all the way up like a big wheel. Put your hands like, yeah. Yep. Don't be afraid. Maybe you want to put a little bit of weight in your hands as if you would push up. Maybe your shoulder blades will come up and your head can always stay down. The next step is the top of your head. And when you feel ready, let your hips go down. Unwind your arms. Yeah. And hug those knees in. Find your happy baby pose. That knee bent straddle in the sky. You can let the bottoms of your feet shine up to the ceiling. Chill there. Maybe rock a little side to side. Make sure your footprints are on the sky. Don't worry too much about doing a pose or getting it to be a certain shape. Just enjoy this stretch here. We're cooling down, winding down. One of the last things we'll do. Just letting your hips open. Give your lower back a little massage. Be proud of yourself. Same as life. Sometimes you have to go really hard all the way up the mountain, and then you always know you have that flow at the end. So in our workout, we can work really hard. No, in the end, we get to rest. Yogi's choice, anything you need here. Some of you are already doing it. If you need to add in another wiggle, twist, movement, maybe a butterfly, maybe a windshield wiper. Try to just do one or two things. Find your rest here at the end. Get yourself comfortable. If you want your knees bent, just let them knock in towards each other a little bit so your body can have the least amount of work. Let everything go.